Aba seneta nigo baganire omonogeri bwe bunge ya Senate kurwa ebirengere bya igoro yengana yoko wali yakiusobokurumi ase bunge ya Senate.
Aya magega yo muraibu ense ya Kenya Dr. William Ruto kubatukengwa na buri tukayigoro bokurumi ase bunge ase baganiriye abanogeri kurwa kibunge chibere kumurangirira Ruto iriyokorwa ovoene kubatukana nenganiyo.
Josephat makora moracha na watu wemeboro botioru.
Magega yo muraibu ense musike William Ruto na umuraibu kiama gia ODM musike Raila Odinga gutwara igikaro kya babunge na aba senator ba broad based asaba kwanete ngana yo bukurumi ime ye bunge asaba na ba senator besokirie na gukurira engane yo asaba sabira ba speaker kumurangeria umuraibu ense
is for the speakers to convene the necessary committees and using Article 125 summon the president to come and give evidence of 150 million from Isiolo, summon the president to give evidence of 10 million on anti-money laundering bill and to give further evidence that he has. That is how the constitution that we have is drafted. And that is a challenge we are putting out to the speakers, not to protect parliament, but to ensure that for the good of the public, the very gross allegations made by the president can be investigated and the public can also get closure.
Must be able to say, you know what, we draw the line in the sand. Correct. This is how far you can go. Beyond this, if you have something to say about parliament, there are procedures to say.
Moses Kajuang, no manyakero go committee ya CPAC.
We want to challenge all those who are making allegations, that we can even have a formal and proper inquiry. And we also want to challenge the president. If you know these people, do not be mourning and crying like every other common person. As a consumer of raw intelligence and as a person who can direct the DCI to carry out investigations, please, Kenyans want action. We have had enough talk. Let there be action on the parts of perpetrators of unethical behavior. When it comes to the institution of parliament, the speakers must stand up.
Omo seneta bwe county ya Nyamiro musike okongo mogeni airaise robo tumeki no bwene bweri chiko asengana iye wokoboko no mo seneta bwe county ya Nairobi omusike Edwin Sifuna.
The Supreme Court was very clear, and we can even, Chair, we can even buy a full page in the newspaper and give a summary of that decision so that the message is out loud and clear. The highest court under Article 163 is the Supreme Court. There is no any other place you can go to seek a different interpretation than what the Supreme Court of Kenya has provided.
Governors are the ones who are misadvising Mzee, because you remember when we had a meeting with the party leader in the Senate, when he came out of that meeting, the pronouncements he made, including strengthening the place of Senate in order for devolution to succeed, those were the proper words or the proper advice that Jacom gives. And I know his mind.
Omo seneta bwe county ya Nandi omusike Samson Cherargei niga tebira bagava na goikabaika se Senate koeresero bukoreri no butumeki bwe kibesa chiko genda se chi county.
Escape this accountability session because he knew very well, Chair, that if he would have appeared before this committee, even I've looked at the responses and I'm happy, Chair, you did direct that they were responses. I've read through the responses. He could not account for it. He could not account for it. So, Chair, I think finally on the observation that the issue of governors appearing, Chair, I take a very different approach because, you know, yesterday I was laughing in a forum where we were including, you saw me laughing in devolution, is because I know there is an Oparanya case and the courts have litigated on this matter once and for all. Governors must and should appear before the Senate and before the Parliament. Article of the Constitution says any committee of the Parliament has the power to invite or summon any witness to assist in the investigations.
Bono amaison sinigaligete speaker buna chira chikukaganya na engane gyo. Nguripoti ligeta sinigeta TV kurwa magacha manene ye bunge. Marieta ne Josephat Makura Moracha.